On behalf of Burnaby South Secondary School and the BC Provincial School for the Deaf, I would like to welcome you all to our Remembrance Day ceremony. Today, we are here to remember the brave souls who gave their lives for our freedom. Due to this being a solemn occasion, we ask of you to please refrain from all inappropriate behaviors as well as clapping or cheering. In addition, please remove all hats, earbuds, headphones, and turn off all electronic devices. We are here today to remember and mourn the millions of people who passed away during the 2 world wars. We are also here to remember the Canadians who followed in their footsteps and sacrificed themselves for their country in subsequent conflicts.
We are also here to remember their tremendous sacrifice in an effort to secure a brighter future for us all. Although there is another purpose behind the symbolic gathering. Every year, countries from all over the world remember and acknowledge the atrocities that have scarred our past to remind ourselves of the suffering inflicted by war.
Their property destroyed, and many with their lives cut short. For those who are fortunate enough to escape the violence of their homeland, their journey's far from over, with many future hardships to endure. This assembly today, along with the poppies on our chests, represent our dream for war to one day become obsolete. And may it act as a reminder for us to never lose our empathy, compassion, courage, and most importantly, our humanity when faced with adversity. We as people are capable of creating insurmountable destruction, but we're also capable of restoring peace. As members of our current generation and those to come after, it's our responsibility to ensure that we do not repeat our past mistakes.
On November 11th, we will be commemorating the end of the First World War, which ended on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918. Today, we would also like to take a moment to acknowledge the sacrifices made by the Indigenous people of the Canadian Armed Forces. 1 in 3 Indigenous able-bodied men enlisted during the First World War. Despite the recruitment banning of status Indians in Canada, Indigenous people served in units in every theater in which the Canadian Armed Forces took part in, and many gave their lives so that we could be here today.
eyes were like dust in the storm, waiting to fall to the ground of red puddles. Lightning came from muzzles, thunder from our rifles, and rain from the shells. We were the storm. Empty cartridges hitting the ground like empty bodies falling, their souls flying away like bullets in the air. When we got home, our families could no longer see us, but we were here. At night, we hear screams, screams like children crying for their father. When I hear fields of poppies, I go to see. Where men fell, poppies stood. I stand among them, making one last storm. I will forever be with the poppies.
pain, I choose love. In the midst of pain, sorrow falling down like rain, I await the sun again. I choose love. I choose love. In the midst of war, I choose peace. In the midst of war, I choose peace. In the midst of war, hate and anger keeping score, I will seek the good once more. I choose peace. I choose When my world falls down, I will rise. When my world falls down, I will rise. When my world falls down, explanations can't be found. I will climb to holy ground. I will rise. I will rise. In the midst of pain, I choose love. In the midst of pain, I choose love. In the midst of pain, sorrow falling down like rain, I will wait the sun again. I choose love. I choose
The following are a list of Burnaby South students that served in World War II and ultimately gave their life. Jack Barker, William Borrett, Ronald Bradshaw, Stanley Brookman, James Bryant, Art Buckingham, Donald Campbell, Gilbert Clay, Robert Kosh, Clifford Cullen, John Custance, Francis Dolter, Virgil Fernquest, Jack Fisher, Jack Fitzgerald, Philip Freeberg. Harold Freeman. Frederick Greenwood. Ernest Halding. John Hardy. James Irving. Richard Lindemere. Harold Manson. Otway McCombie. Charles McIntosh. William McKercher. Percy McLaughlin. Frank McWilliams. Charles Middleton. Wesley Nesbitt. Peter Norris. R. Jack Northey. Ronald O'Connor. William Owen. Lloyd Pearden. Jack Power. Robert Quinn. Robert Ridgway. Bill Sherry. Kenneth Smith. Kenneth Smith. Harry Spackman. Walter Stockin. Charles Thomas. Ernest Thomas. Edwin Thomas. Gordon Walkinshaw. Harold Wesley. Keith Whitaker. David Wilson. Marriott Wilson. Though they are gone, they are not forgotten. We will remember them.
The Burnaby South Indigenous students will be performing a Song of Courage by Cheryl Suapegam. She is from the Little Red Cree Nation from northern Alberta.